Good day, class! So today, we are going to solve equations transformable in quadratic equations. So there are equations that may appear not quadratic in form, but when analyzed and simplified, they can be transformed into quadratic equation. So before we begin with our lessons, let's have some preliminary activities. So in here, you are going to identify the LCM or the least common multiple of the following rational expressions. So for number 1, 1/2, 1/3, and 1/4. So what is the LCM? To get the LCM, as a review, all you need to do is to identify yung multiple ng mga denominator. So multiples of 2, we have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, and so on. Yun po yung ibig sabihin ng multiple. Si 3 naman, we have 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, and so on. While 4, we have 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, and so on. So as you can see, meron ba silang common na multiple? Okay, tama. So meron tayong 12. Ayan yung least common multiple. So, the LCM for number 1 is 12. Okay, next. Paano kapag numbers and letters? So, madali lang yan. Ang LCM lang yan is multiply nyo lang lahat yan. So, we have 6x, y. So, yan na yung LCM niya. Number 3, the LCM. So, as you can see, based on this, parang wala naman tayong mabubuo na multiple nito. So, all you have to do is to multiply all of them. So, x times x plus 2 times x plus 1. O, diba? Madali lang. And lastly, the LCM for this is we have 5 times x plus 1. Much better kung naka-factored form yung ating LCM para, let's say, may makakancel tayo agad sa numerator and denominator kapag nakita natin. Okay? So, let's begin our lesson about solving equations transformable with some examples. So, for number 1, we are going to solve for the real solutions of each of the following equations. So, number 1, we have x times the quantity of x plus 5 equals 14. So, all you have to do is to distribute muna natin to, yung x, and then i-rewrite natin into standard form. So, again, we have x times x is x squared. X times 5 is 5x. Then, we just copy 14. Then, we need to rewrite this in standard form. So, the standard form is x squared plus 5x minus 14. And now, we are going to solve this quadratic equation by any method that you like. So, we can use extracting the square root, factoring, completing the square, and by using the quadratic formula. So, since madali lang naman ito, yung ano yung mga factors ni negative 14 na kapag pinag-add is positive 5 ang kalalabasan. So, we have 7 and negative 2. Kasi 7 plus negative 2 is positive 5. 7 times negative 2 is negative 14. So, the factors of x squared plus 5x minus 14 is, or are, x plus 7 times x minus 2 equals 0. And then, we equate each factor to 0. So, we have two solutions. So, x plus 7 equals 0. The other one is x plus 7. Ay, x plus, mali. Ulitin natin. X minus 2 pala. X minus 2 equals 0. Then, we just transform the value of 7 to the other side. So, we have x is equal to negative 7 or x is equal to positive 2. So, the real solutions for this equation is negative 7 or positive 2. Okay, let's have some examples. Okay, number 2, negative 5x times the quantity of x minus 1 equals 15x. So, distribute muna natin. So, negative 5x times x is negative 5x squared. Negative 5x times negative 1. So, magiging positive na siya. Positive 5x equals 15x. Okay. So, what can you say about the values of A, B, C here? So, lahat sila divisible sa 5, diba? So, we can simplify this as negative x squared plus x is equal to 3x. Nasusundan? Okay. Para madali na lang, maliliit na lang yung number. So, we have, arrange natin in standard form, plus x, transpose, we have negative 3x is equal to 0. So, since meron tayong common term or like terms, so positive x minus 3x, we have, sulat na natin, negative x squared minus 2x is equal to 0. So, as you can see, meron tayong negative na value ni A. Iniiwasan natin yung negative na value ni A. So, pwede naman natin siyang ilipat sa kabila. So, ang mangyayari, this will become x squared plus 2x is equal to 0. So, ano ang factors nito? Ano yung common sa kanila? So, we can rewrite that as x times x plus 2 equals 0. So, we have two factors. The first one is x is equal to 0 and the other one is x plus 2 equals 0. So, simplify muna natin. So, the value of x is negative 2. So, the real solution for this quadratic equation is 0 or negative 2. Okay, malinaw ba? Next, number 3. Yan, pahirap na tayo ng pahirap. So, for number 3, all you have to do is to simplify muna yung pwedeng natin i-simplify. So, ano yung square nito? So, we have x plus 3 square is x squared. 3 times x is 3x times 2. We have 6x. Plus, 3 square is 9. Oh, sinortcut ko na para mabilis. Next, multiply natin si negative 2 dito sa dalawa. So, negative 2 times x is negative 2x. Negative 2 times positive 3 is negative 6. Then, kopyahin lang natin si minus 8 equals 0. Then, pagsumahin yung like terms. So, itong si 6x tsaka si negative 2x. O, kopyahin ko na lang si x squared. O, 6x minus 2x is positive 4x. Okay, o, ito namang mga constant. 9 minus 6. So, we have positive 3. Tama? 3 minus 8. 3 minus 8 is negative 5 equals 0. So, as you can see, pwede ba nating gumamit tayo ng factoring method dito? Pwede. So, ano yung factors ni 5 na kapag pinagsama natin or pag pinag-add natin, positive 4 ang kalalabasan? So, pwedeng positive 5 and negative 1. Tama? Kasi 5 plus negative 1 is 4. 5 times negative 1 is negative 5. So, the factors of this would be x plus 5 and x minus 1 equals 0. Then solve for x. So, we have x plus 5 equals 0. The other one is x minus 1 equals 0. So, we have x is equal to negative 5 and x is equal to positive 1. So, our real solutions would be x is equal to negative 5 or positive 1. Okay. Fourth example. O, kanina, diba yung sa LCM natin? So, pag ganito na yung problem, kailangan na nating alamin yung LCM. So, ano ba yung LCM? Bakit kailangan natin ng LCM? Yun yung paraan natin para mawala na yung fraction. Para pag sinolve natin, mas madali na lang. So, based on this, what is the LCM? Okay, very good. So, x times x plus 6. So, ito, itong LCM na to, i-multiply natin to dito sa lahat. So, this will become x times x plus 6 times 3 over x. Isa-isahin ko, gusto nyo? Okay, pwede naman. Plus, para mas maintindihan niyo. X plus 6. Then, 10 over x plus 6. 10 yan na. Is equal to x times x plus 6 times 1. Ito. Okay? O, simplify natin. So, itong x times x plus 6, i-times natin dito, makakancel to. Tama? So, ang matitira na lang is si 3 times x plus 6. Susundan? Okay, next. Plus x times x plus 6. O, pwede natin i-cancel to. So, ano natira na lang? We have 10 times x. Okay, and last, ito. Is equal to, since 1 naman siya, as is na lang. Or pwede na natin to, kopyahin na lang muna natin. X plus 6. Then, we simplify it. O, i-distribute nyo lang yan. So, we have 3x plus 3 times 6 is 18. Plus, ito ay 10x na. Tama? Then, we have x times x is x squared. X times 6 is positive 6x. Then, we combine like terms. Tama? So, we have 3x plus 10x is 13x na siya, diba? 13x. Sulat na natin. So, 13x plus 18 is equal to x squared plus 6x. So, pwede na natin siyang isulat. Idudugtong ko na dito sa taas, ha? So, we have, sulat ko na siya as standard form. So, x squared plus 6x. Pag ililipat ko si 13 sa kabila, magiging negative 13. Negative 13x. And then, si positive 18, pang ilipat, magiging negative 18 equals 0. So, combine like terms. So, we have x squared. 6 minus 13x is negative 7x. Minus 18 is equal to 0. Pwede ba itong isolve by factoring? So, what are the factors of 18? Na kapag pinag-add ko, negative 7 ang kalalabasan. Okay. So, the factors of 18 is 9, negative 9, tsaka positive 2, diba? Negative 9 plus 2 is negative 7. Okay, so, ang factor ni x squared minus 7x minus 18 equals 0 are x minus 9 times x plus 2 equals 0. Then, we solve it. So, we have two factors. So, x minus 9 equals 0 or x plus 2 equals 0. X is equal to positive 9. The other one, x is equal to negative 2. So, the two real solutions are 9 or negative 2. Okay. So, for our last examples, so as you can see, we have x plus 2 over 2x plus x plus 2 over 4 equals negative 1/2. So, first, we need to identify the LCM. Okay, so since 2, 4, 2, so ano yung common multiple kanina ng 2 tsaka 4? Okay, tama. So, we have 4. Then, x. Okay. So, ang LCM natin is 4x. So, yung 4x, ito yung i-multiply natin sa bawat isa. 4x times 2x plus 2 over 2x plus 4x times x plus 2 over 4 equal to 4x times negative 1/2. Okay. So, gamit ako ng pangbold. So, ito na. O, pwede na tayo mag-cancel. Pwede natin i-cancel si x. Si 2, pwede natin i-cancel. Matitira na lang si 2. So, we have 2 times x plus 8 plus. Cancel natin si 4. So, ang matitira is x times x plus 2 equal to 4 tsaka 2 will become 2. So, wala na. So, we have 2x times negative 2. Okay. Simplify it. So, i-distribute lang to. We have 2x plus 2 times 2 is 4 plus x times x is x squared. X times 2 positive 2x is equal to 2x times negative 1 is negative 2. Okay, so arrange na natin. So, sulat ko muna sa x squared. X squared. So, yun. O, pagsama-samahin yung common terms. So, 2x plus 2x is 4x. 4x. Since may x dito, kapag nilipat ko siya, magiging plus 2x. So, 4x plus 2x is equal to positive 6x. So, yung number na lang is 4 equals 0. So, again, as you can see, may factors pa si 4 na kapag pinag-add 6 naman. So, wala. So, pwede tayong gumamit ng quadratic formula. So, first, let us identify the values of A. So, ang A natin is 1, B is 6, at si C is positive 4. So, using the quadratic formula, x is equal to negative B plus or minus square root of B squared minus 4AC all over 2A. So, substitute na natin. So, negative B. So, we have negative 6 plus or minus square root of 6 squared is 36. Diretsuin ko na ha. Minus 4 times 1. 4. 4 times 4, 16. Okay. All over 2 times 1 is 2. So, x is equal to negative 6 plus or minus square root of 36 minus 16 is 20. All over 2. Si 20 are the factors of 20 na may perfect square? Diba we have 4 times 5, diba? So we can rewrite this as x is equal to negative 6 plus or minus 2 square root of 5 all over. Okay, so if we are going to rewrite this, we have x is equal to negative 6 divided by 2 is negative 3 plus or minus 2 divided by 1. So the final answer is ito. Ito yung ating solution. X is equal to negative 3 plus square root of 5 or x is equal to negative 2 minus square root of 5. I hope you learned something. So, that's it. Bye!